Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self love and growth. Hello, collective. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome back in. Happy Sunday. You guys, I wanted to just take a moment out to show appreciation for all of the love and support towards the channel, you guys. The growth of the channel has been incredible, and I really appreciate all of the support that you guys have shown me. We are at over 8,000 subscribers already, and we're continuing to grow. And it makes me feel overjoyed to know that the messages are resonating for you guys, that I am able to connect with you in such a way that I pray is always helpful for you in love and in your life. Welcome in all of my current followers and subscribers. Thank you so much for being here with me again. All of the incoming followers and subscribers, welcome in. Welcome to the family. I'm so happy to have you here as well. Thank you for all of the Cash App donations, you guys. It's been absolutely amazing. Also, there's a link to my Etsy shop also under my profile in the About section if you wanted to check that out as well. So today, you guys, this is going to be your Truth Oracle card message. So as usual, I'm just going to pull us a spread here and just kind of see what's going on in the collective energies. Let's see what, things we need to talk about, work on, work towards, and hopefully this will, give you some confirmations and a little bit of motivation, and encouragement that you might need at this time. So let's just start one at a time and see what's going on in my collective. What is going on in my collective that we need to talk about? What is going on in my collective that we need to discuss? What advice and messages of encouragement does the collective need at this time? Okay. The first card out says steady. A new endeavor is upon you, and it may require new knowledge and skills. Put the intention out to the universe, and the right teacher will soon find you. So I have you guys looking to start something new. It seems like you're interested in starting a new endeavor in something outside of what you probably do normally for work. So I don't know if this is going to require you to go back to school, or maybe just, find someone that has the wisdom and the know-how in order to allow you to obtain the knowledge that you'll need in order to begin this new endeavor, in order to, grow in your knowledge base. But basically, you're being encouraged, if this is something that you are ready to pursue, you know, definitely put, the intention out there, and let the universe know that you would definitely, love to be able to connect with the right people in order to help you get started with this. Okay. And then we have self love. You are worthy and deserving of all the abundance in the universe. Treat yourself with the love and respect you desire, and others will follow suit. So, this is for a group of you who may not be practicing self love enough. And, I get on you guys about this a lot because it is very important that you realize people can't love you more than you love you. So you have to make sure that you are putting time and effort into figuring out how to show yourself love. You are important first and foremost, because if you're not in balance mentally, physically, emotionally, it is going to be very difficult to attract what it is that your heart probably truly desires. So, this is a message of encouragement to show yourself more love, focus more on self care, make sure that you're making decisions that bring in the things that you really need, want, and desire that are for your highest good. Okay? All right, collective. All right, what else? Okay, choice. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition, eliminate everyone else's input, and feel your way into the choice that's right for you. The time is now. So, some of you may be stuck between a rock and a hard place regarding a decision that you know you need to make. And maybe this choice that you're afraid to make is going to bring you more self love because it is a choice that you know deep down you desire, you know that it will make you happy. But you're struggling with making that maybe because you're concerned about how that would affect the people around you. But this is a message to encourage you to listen to your own intuition. Eliminate everybody else's opinion at this point. Because this is about making sure that you're walking the right path that's going to be abundant for yourself. And this is going to mean you learning something new. So I see that if you make this decision that you know that you need to make, that you've been struggling with making, it will be you showing yourself more love. And it will allow you to open up and gain the knowledge in order to grow in some way. So, yeah, it's an important decision, it seems, for you and your future and your well being. So, if you know that it's going to be right for you, it's going to feel good for you, then intuitively the decision has already been made, right? Miracles. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life, and also to those that are currently occurring and are still to come. Miracles surround you. Be on the lookout for them. Yes, you are surrounded by greatness. The universe, the world is such a beautiful place. The universe is always ready to listen to what it is that we want and desire. And as long as we are willing to put in the actions, make the right decisions, they will bring in what you need. Miracles happen all the time. People call them coincidences, all kinds of things. But really, it is about you setting an intention. It's about you doing something that may seem hard because of the unknown, but having the courage to still make a decision that's best for you, that will bring in exactly what you need. What else? Pause. You're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back, look at all of the possible outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward. So, yes, so you don't need to rush this choice that you need to make. It is okay to pause, to take a moment to really evaluate what's going to happen once that decision is made. Because it may be a decision that can definitely uproot your current foundation. So it is a big deal. There's no need to rush it, but ultimately, you still know exactly what it is that you're supposed to do, right? And so, what you might need is some strategy and planning. Your actions have taken you to a new phase in your spiritual evolution. Now is the time to plan and strategize for the highest possible outcome. Yes, so as you are working on making this choice, definitely plan it out. Definitely make sure that as you're moving in that direction, you are, crossing your T's, dotting your I's, you are planning for, possible outcomes. And while obviously we can't control every outcome because we are not in full control ever, it is okay to have a plan in mind, to have, a way to get out of situations that may come up, how to maneuver situations that may occur, things like that. So definitely you know, use your strategy, use your logic when thinking about how to move forward with this. Then we have listen. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. hmm Again, it's time to make this choice. Again, intuitively, I feel most of you already know what to do here. I don't think this is news to you. I just think that maybe you are just taking this pause in order to make this choice. But the most important thing here is making sure you're listening to your inner voice, listening to yourself, making sure, that you trust yourself at this time. I think it's going to be very, very important. Again, to ensure that whatever decision that you make puts you in the right direction of your heart's desire. Okay. What else? Let's get two more here. Boundless possibilities. You're standing at the edge of limitless potential. Don't limit your dreams based on past experiences. Embrace the boundless possibilities that await you. So maybe this makes me feel like maybe you're having a hard time making this choice. Again, this decision that you know will fulfill your heart space because maybe in the past you haven't had much luck in doing so. You have had bad experiences that have left you in a place of being uncomfortable stepping out on faith again because you are afraid of failing or things not falling into place exactly as you want. There are boundless possibilities available to you. And if you let fear stop you from making a decision, especially if it is a decision you know will please your heart space, the worst case scenario is that you'll never make a decision and it will leave you in regret. And I don't know what would feel worse, taking a chance and maybe finding out that wasn't the right direction, but always living in regret. Seems like it might be worth being brave, stepping out on faith. I think your heart is worth taking a chance on again. If this is regarding relationships and if someone in the past broke your heart, it doesn't mean that every person that comes into your life is going to break your heart. Don't put everybody in the same category. You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities. Here it is again. And staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. Confirmation that don't limit yourself because you want to stay, quote unquote, safe in what you know because you've been doing it for so long. It's not making you happy, it seems. It seems like you are literally ready to step out and take on a new adventure here that you know will bring you more feelings of love. Yeah, but there is a decision that you have to make. But I feel like once this decision is made, it will bring miracles. It will bring you unlimited possibilities, newness that you haven't felt in a very long time. And I feel like you can feel this. You know this deep down, but you are questioning yourself. Maybe this is because of, again, some things that you still need to work on as far as maybe healing for yourself. Let me pull a few cards from our shadow work. Let me see. What's holding back the collective in making this decision? What's holding back the collective in making this decision right now? Closed minded, unwilling to consider other perspectives or entertain new ideas, be more open. Openness, receptivity. This is what you need to do. You need to be more open minded. You have been doing things a certain way, following certain rules, maybe traditions, maybe you've been doing following values that were taught to you from childhood. And what you want to choose is going to be outside of that box that you're used to being in. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. And that's why it's difficult to make this choice. But you are so ready to open up to more. You are ready to explore the possibilities of something more, of something better, of something new, of something exciting, something that is going to bring you inner peace, inner joy, probably something that to a level you've never felt. You have to open your mind to this and see it from a different perspective. Yeah, confirmation again, because you're dealing with limiting beliefs. Ultimately, you become what you believe, mindset, self realization. These limiting beliefs have kept you closed minded. In order to open up to a new perspective, you have to be flexible in your mind space and how you see things. Again, I can tell this is difficult because it's probably a way of thinking, values, what you've always been told was the right way from so many people around you, family, friends, that you would be almost like the black sheep. You would become the rebel in making this choice because it would be so outside of the box from what everyone else does, from what everybody else has always done. Everybody else around you is okay with conforming. And I feel like for a long time, you were conforming as well. But I feel like you are ready to come out of that level of conformity. You are ready to find your own voice, find your own space. You are ready to truly, I feel, start to live your own life. Yeah, emotional release. And it came out in the reverse. So this says, letting go creates space for new beginnings, catharsis, purification. You have not emotionally released these feelings. And I feel like that's why you are still stuck right now in this moment. You have not opened up and spoken your truth. And I think it's time for you to do that. If you're going to be able to truly step in the direction of this new thing that you truly want, yeah, you want positive change. Transform pain into strength and empower yourself. Ascend, evolve, and then you will be free. This is what is going to be needed. It can be a positive change if you can see it from the right perspective, if you can let go of a closed mindset that has not served you in a long time, but you have just conformed to it because it is what people expected of you. And this also came out. It requires you to go deeper, and you haven't done this. It's time to embrace the light. First, acknowledge the dark. In order to find your light, in order to find your way, you have to look at the trauma, go deeper within to see what has been holding you, why you have felt held back from stepping into your individuality, from stepping into who you would love to be, who you desire to be, from what I can see. You want to expand so badly. You want to receive sunlight, abundance, new ideas, love. You want to live life, but you have been hindered by this closed mindset, these limiting beliefs. They have kept you in this box for so long, and you're ready to break free from it, it seems. And I don't blame you, because your heart is not satisfied. Your heart is not being fulfilled. And you're allowed to live life in fulfillment. That's what it's supposed to be about, being fulfilled emotionally, physically, spiritually. We're not supposed to feel like we're living in lack, or feeling like we only can live inside of this box because everybody else says so. That's not how this works. So this is confirmation for you that it's time to open up to the new. You gotta look deeper. You have to look and see why people want you to stay in this box. See life from a different perspective and believe that there are endless possibilities available to you once you make this decision. And have gratitude for the past. Number 20. 20 breaks down to the number 2, which is about being in balance with oneself. You are who you are in this moment because of your past. The good, the bad, the highs, the lows, the struggles, and the successes. However, you do not need to define yourself only through that past. You may have come through hardship in your life, but here is a chance to release your past so it doesn't impact your present. Instead, turn your focus to gratitude. Be grateful for getting to where you are now because of that past. Be grateful that you have navigated every twist and turn along your life's journey. Be grateful for the lessons you have learned along the way that have formed who you are, because who you are in this moment is pretty damn wonderful. Ask yourself, what do I feel truly grateful for from the past? Feel your heart expanding with gratitude. And then say out loud, I am grateful for the lessons of the past and I release the emotions. In order for you to step into this choice, into this truth of where you know you're supposed to go, be grateful for life's experiences. Be grateful for the journey that you've been on thus far, because it has taught you a whole lot. You have a whole lot of wisdom, and maybe you don't see it that way. Maybe you've been heartbroken and disappointed, so it was hard to see the lesson in it because you or feeling the emotions behind it. It's okay to acknowledge those emotions that you felt dealing with what you've dealt with. You deserve to feel through those, but don't live there. Take the lessons, take the wisdom that you've learned from your past and take it and use it to help you succeed and to propel forward, because now you have more knowledge. Now you know how better to make choices. You know how better to deal with the people in your life or not deal with the people in your life anymore that no longer serve you. But like I said, I can't stop seeing that you are ready for positive change. You are ready to feel empowered, strong, and you are ready to expand in your life. You're ready. Don't allow the past, what you've always been told, especially if it's not for your highest good anymore, to keep you here. It's time to make that choice. Okay, collective, that is what I have for you today. I pray that the message resonates for you. If it does, please let me know by hitting that like button, commenting, share, subscribe, and follow me. But until next time, you guys, bye. And P.S., you got this.